Well, let me ask one question. I know I saw you on BET maybe a month ago, and they were talking about you were talking about a mixtape. Is this the mixtape or the actual
This
album?
is the album.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only get the mixtapes from my exclusive website, which is 368musicgroup.com, or you
Okay.
can go to 368musicgroup.bandcamp.com. I got a
Okay.
total of 8 mixtapes available there. So it's 20 songs on each mixtape that's not on any of 3 of my albums. So it's like cool remixes of the songs that are on my albums, exclusive songs, features with myself and artists that I'm producing and I'm putting out.
Okay.
So it's real good music. You know what I mean? Same quality as an album, but a lot more music. You know.
Okay.
I'm the forefather of the R&B, cats, soul singers doing the mixtapes. I've been doing this since 2002, so 2003.
Really, I was just about to ask you about that because I rarely hear about an R&B artist doing
Yeah.
mixtapes.
So what you see being put down now by a lot of R&B, I'm the forefather of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. On this album, it seems a little more politically charged, going off the first single and also the album cover. Go ahead.
I think because, not to cut you off, but I think because the label got behind it in terms of putting out Bulletproof as a single and making sure I had a proper look for it. That's it's like the law of attraction.
Okay.
But this album is just as socially conscious as my first album. The Love Experience, which came out in 2005.
Right.
Like half of that album was socially conscious. Records like Until, Catch 22. I had a record called Who that could have probably been real big, and I think we had to re-release that at some point. But yeah, I've always been a social conscious, aware artist and had the lyrical content. But this album in particular, with the climate of the country and everything being what it is and throughout the world, I wanted to have something that was like parallel, like with the signs of the times. And in history have a way of repeating itself. So I want to touch on that too, as well. A lot of people thought I was crazy for putting out a double CD, but people have been buying, the standard version just as much as they've been buying the massive deluxe version of the album. So it's been very fruitful.
Okay, the massive deluxe version. Can you tell me like what's the difference? Like why they should get that one?
Well, it's more songs, and I think you fully get the concept of what I was trying to do and grasp it. You know what I mean? So of course, like certain retailers get assigned certain units.
Right.
But for people that do their downloading, their legal downloading, you can go to iTunes and get the master deluxe version there. You can also get it from Amazon and then some of your record stores as well, like your mom and pops or your major chains. I like to come to the hood where everybody go down and support. That's why I'm where they buying it at.
Okay. Who'd you work with on this album besides Ludacris?
Man, I worked with Luda, Wale, who's from my city. My new artist, his name is Phil Ade. He's on my album. I just started my own label. It's called 368musicgroup.com. So make sure you go there. Check Phil Ade out. Excuse me. I worked with Bun B from UGK.
Oh.
I got him on the album, on the double CD version of the album. I worked with Damian Marley.
Okay.
Who's on the standard version of the album. Dr. Cornel West.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's narrating through both versions, both CDs. So that's just to name a few. As far as production, Kenny Dope Gonzalez, he did 11 of the 20 tracks that are on the album. He did. I worked with Little Ronnie, who's produced for a gang of people. In the past, some of the big ones, Bow Wow and R. Kelly. I worked with Carvin and Ivan again, Karma Music, who produced Custom for me in the past, and they did a record called Mr. Right that's real dope on this album, and a couple of new cats that I work with, that are signed to me.
Okay.
So it's really just I think this is some of my best work. It's going. I just recently did Tavis Smiley. I'm doing a lot of broadcast radio, talk radio because of the subject matter of the music. It's giving me a whole nother demographic.
Okay. Your music, of course, more socially conscious than most artists out today. Tell me what you love about music today and what you hate about it.
I mean, I just feel like a lot of the artists don't challenge themselves enough. You know what I'm saying? Exercise their freedom enough. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, everybody can't do what I do. So what I mean. So everybody's cut from their own different cloth.
Okay.
So I just I can only do what I do in my lane, and I just enjoy it.
Okay, all right. Any last question? Any advice, just straight from you for the younger generation or the generation now?
Oh, definitely. You know, have a personal relationship with the creator. That's a must. You know, as far as like if you're an aspiring artist, like have some subject matter. You know, look at the pattern. Know that history changes constantly and it repeats itself. You know what I'm saying? Just on a stronger magnitude. So, with that being said, I think we're about to see a strong, socially conscious movement coming back very soon. I mean, you got to make music that reflects upon the time. So you know, the country's in a huge state of unemployment and depression or whatever they call it, and like so, you know, it ain't no fun really be blinging right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's about real music, real talking. When you go out to actually see a show, you want to spend your money, see a good show, and hear something to start provoking at the same time.
Right.
You know, something to start your day, get you motivated for your grind.
Okay.
It's definitely that album.
Okay, Club Mardi Gras album release party. Let them know the album, where they can find you at.
Going down tonight. You know, you can hit me up on Twitter. I'm Radio Ra on Twitter, RADIORAH. You can find me on Facebook, of course, Raheem Devon. Once again, I got a gang of exclusive music. My official blog site is 368musicgroup.com, and also you can go to 368musicgroup.bandcamp.com if you can get all your exclusive Raheem Devon mixtapes right now, today.